In this presentation, we'll review some usage ideas for the automatic Fibonacci indicators available for TradeStation. I'm going to assume you've already looked at the sample workspace available with the indicator. You've downloaded and read the documentation. If you haven't, please do that before proceeding in this presentation. We will start by looking at a workspace that I created that I use either before the market opens or after the day is closed. It takes a look at multiple time frames to find potential reversal and support points based on Fibonacci ratios. This is the workspace that I've created for pre or post market analysis. It's got 4 chart windows, 3 of which are in daily, and daily time intervals, and 1 is in a 30-minute interval. They're symbol linked to the radar screen so that when I change this active symbol in the radar screen, the charts themselves are updated. The first daily chart, I have the HFIBs indicator inserted with the Y session, which stands for yearly, and I have keep history set to true. Keep history set to true allows me to see previous year's ratios in the context of the current year, and it also allows me to see the current year retracements as well. The first daily chart, I have the session for month, the HFIBs indicator with the month session set, and I've only included a few of the ratios because these are the ones that I find are most important for the way I trade. The extensions, the 113, 127, 161 extension, both positive and negative, and within the range, the 38.2, 50, and 61.8%. Now what do I do with information like this? I can easily take a look and see that there are areas of confluence on Fibonacci extensions that also in this case align with a large down day. So I would be looking towards the 2870, 2880 area on the ES futures for an area of either resistance or reversal. In addition to the monthly time frame, I also have the indicator set again on this daily chart but using weekly ratios, and here I'm interested in even fewer of the ratios. It's the 100, 50, and 0, and then the extensions. And again, the purpose of seeing the extensions gives me areas where there might be confluence where traders of multiple different time frames might step in and change the direction of price. And then finally I have the intraday session, 30 minutes, so that I can see within the context of the day where the reversals points might be vis-a-vis the previous day. You see here the low was not quite a 113 extension of the previous day. What I do then, as I said, is I look at various areas of confluence. I do this for ES. I do it for ES.D, and because ES and ES.D have different session start times, that's why on the daily, on the 30-minute chart, I use the S session. It's very easy for me now to see these numbers where there's potential confluence. Here again on the SPX cash market, it's a little different than on the ES.D, but conceptually you get the idea. What I'm looking for is areas of confluence that align with interesting places on the chart. After I've completed the pre or post market analysis and I've got the various different confluence levels written down, when the day starts I perform the intraday analysis. And the way I do that when I'm trading either the SPY ETF or the ES futures, I look at multiple different markets and I'm looking for potential reversal or support points based on the Fibonacci ratio confluences. So I'd like to see more than one market hit a similar Fib ratio at the same time, and then I'd like to see some reaction to that. In this chart you see the blue ratios for the intraday that I use. These I use for trending days, I'm looking for opportunities for the markets to move up and then pull back either 23.6, 38.2, 50, or 61.8%, and then continue on up, pull back, move up, and I'd like to see more than one of the markets do that. If it's an inside day, so if the current day is trading within the previous day's range, I'm looking for reversal opportunities for the market to hit a 78.6 to 88.7 ratio. Again, more markets, the better. I will take it when just one enters into that area, but preference is more than one. This is the layout I use for the intraday charts for the fib ratios. As you can see on the left, I have the ETFs, SPY, Diamond, Qs, and IWM. I've got the indicator installed with the S session, and it's in its default situation with the addition of the keep history equal to true. And on the right column charts, you see we have the ES.D, YM.D, NQ.D, and RTY.D. Today, what we see is we're basically trading inside. I wish I had an opportunity to show you the markets coming into the reversal ratios simultaneously, but that's not the case, but that's what I would be looking for. As you can see, I have these both time interval linked so that I can make sure I have the same time frame in each. Should I need to, I can change to a different time period. In this case, you're not going to see much if I change from a 5-minute to a 3-minute to a 1-minute. It's not going to help us tune an entry or an exit. But this is the setup I've got. When I see, for example, the spider entering into this area, I'd like to see the diamonds enter or have entered and exited for me to take a fade from there. Inside day is one opportunity, outside day is a different, again, looking at the ratios a little differently. My objective with this presentation was to give you an idea of how you can use the AutoFib indicators pre-market and during market to find some confluences and opportunities to find trades. I hope this has generated some thoughts and give you some ideas of how you might be able to use the indicators. I want to thank you for subscribing, and at the same time I'd like to ask you to write a review by going to the same URL where you signed up for the free trial. Scroll down and press the write a review button. Thank you.